borrow the money to get started, I had no idea about changing my own life or helping others to do the same. I didn't know how to lead people, but I started to learn real quick that we had our hands on something new, unique, and different. And I started to just absolutely 100% believe and dive in. And a lot of the learnings that I had from my past is what's helped me to get to where I am today. I believe in people. I believe that God has put me in a place to be able to do something more consistently every single day to help others. God put a woman in my life that has taught me so much that you'll never know. She taught me how to treat a lady, and that is absolutely priceless to me. I didn't know how
to do is say yes, dear.
I didn't know how to do that. But then along the way, things began to change, and I want to let you know, from the bottom of our hearts, our love is to every single person in this room. We remain today 100% blind to downlines. We just don't care. I never ask anybody whose group are you in. I just say, do you have some questions and can I help? 3 weeks ago, I asked Coach Allen, I said, we're doing a big event October the 4th in Houston. Would you come? Yesterday, I reached out to Ray Monty and I asked him the same. And to both of them, I said one thing: you come help us and we'll come help you. People helping people.
Get on your feet, people. Come on, get up and yell like you're a crazy man. $10 million man, Mr. Chris Atkinson.
Wow. Holy cow. Man, I have to admit something. That's the first time I've ever watched that. And as I'm sitting there watching it, things just start to come back to my memory. Because Coach Allen did come to our event that October. And for those of you that don't know me real well, I love to play. And so what we did at that event was our recognition rally. Actually, Coach got his yellow jacket at that Ambition. And so when we did our recognition rally, Steve Thompson had his purple jacket. So I snuck that on Coach instead. Because we blindfolded him. We said, we got a special surprise for you. I got on a ladder so I could reach him to put the jacket on. And I put Steve's jacket on him, took the blindfold off, and he said, I'm not giving this one back. And so it's a fun time. It's a pleasure to be here. I had to wake up a little early today to get on a flight to get up here. I woke up at 4:30. That's about 5 or 6 hours before my normal wake-up time. And don't get mad. Just make a few $1 million and you can do it too. So as I was starting to get ready, my wife was telling me, she said, you need to wear those purple socks that have the cars on them. I said, honey, I can't do that. I'm going to be in front of hundreds of people on the stage. She said, no, you need to wear those socks. People will get a kick out of it. I said, honey, they asked us to wear slacks and our coat. I can't do that. And so, I just kept telling her I just couldn't do it. So then as I was putting those socks on this morning, I realized that we always have to listen to our spouses. And we always have to listen to other people because that's the only way that any of us learn. Hey, I applaud you if you read books. But you're going to learn when you dive into people. Because the book is not going to answer the questions that you might have about what you just read. The people will have the answers, be it right, wrong, or indifferent. It's still the answer that's going to help you with a certain problem or situation. Growing up in life, it was different for me. Like a lot of folks, my parents are amazing. They're still on the earth today. They're 90 years old. My dad's still in great shape. My mom doesn't have a clue who any of us are. So at least she can't get mad at us anymore. But it makes it tough on me. It makes it tough on me to go visit every single day because she doesn't have a clue who I am. But I still walk in there every single day. And I still just visit with my mom. I was gone for a whole week. I got back late Wednesday night. Thursday morning, my mom had a little surgery. She came through with flying colors. And then I had to leave that hospital to go to a different hospital because I had to have a surgery. So I had a surgery at 5 p.m. on Thursday. So if you see me kind of winking or looking, I'm still seeing stuff. There was a little eye surgery, so there's still stuff floating around. And so if I look like I'm swinging at something, it's not really there. And I'm, okay? But when you make a commitment in life, and this is something I've learned, when you made a commitment in life, you got to stick to it. You got to stick to it. You see, that's why when somebody called me to ask me to take a look at this, and I said, yes, I went. When I said yes, I went. I said no at first. For those of you that don't know, Steve Thompson is my personal sponsor. When he called to invite me, I hung up the phone on him. He was in Dallas. We were in a different company together, a travel company. And he was in Dallas for a big training, a 3-day training that I couldn't go to because I couldn't afford it. But during this training, he left the training and went to the corporate office and met Chris and Jerry. And on the way from the corporate office back to the training event that he was attending, he picked up the phone and called me. He said, hey, I found something special. I think I'll be leaving this company and joining that one, and you should too. I said, dude, you're an idiot. I hung up. I instantly thought, I just got recognized as the number 43 income earner. He's number 9. He probably knows something I don't know. Steve, will you please answer? Please, please. Oh, thank God. Hey, how are you? I was joking. And I got as fast as I could up to Dallas. And I always say that I always come to as many trainings and events that I possibly can because I always keep learning. And sometimes the learning is memories. When Justin showed the video of Ronnie Kirkland, and at the very end, Ronnie thanked 3 people that are not in his downline. He thanked Justin Title, great individual. He thanked Debbie Burrell. She's the first person I ever sponsored in Ambit Energy. And she thanked Eddie Roughton. Eddie Roughton's the one that gave me the ride from my parents' house to Dallas just so I could come see this. And it just starts to sink in again of how grateful you become for what you've done. You see, in the beginning for all of us, it's all about ourselves, right? I mean, oh my God, you know, got to get that $100 back before I tell the wife, right? They said that 526 thing is easy, so I can't let them know I'm sweating trying to get that done. I want to make another $100. I just got, you know, my electricity bill's getting shut off next week. I better make another paycheck. And so in the beginning, we all have these things that we know it's just about us. And honestly, that's the way it should be. Because getting from MC to RC, am I supposed to be honest today? Yes. Okay. You should do that in the first 7 days. Okay? I mean, not 7 weeks, not 7 months, not 7 years, 7 days. I did it in 48 hours, and I had to get people to spend $458. You're asking them to spend a Benjamin Franklin. Okay? So you need to get that done ASAP. How? Well, they already gave you the answer today in an Art Williams video. You just do it. You stop asking so many questions, and you just do it. Well, what about the rate? I don't care. Please, if you want to sit afterwards and talk to him, I'll be glad to. Just don't ask me what the rate is, because I don't care. I don't have a clue. It doesn't matter. I've never been asked for the rate from a customer. Never. Oh, and we've recruited 650 personal customers. But I've never been asked what my rate is. That's because I don't ever ask anybody to be my customer. Never have. I've never asked one person to be my customer. I've allowed 650 people to become my customer, but I've never asked one. You can do the same too if you learn our compensation plan. It's consultant-based. So you always lead with becoming a consultant. Once someone says no, then it's real simple. They don't want to totally hurt your feelings. So you say the magic word allow. You know, Justin, I understand this isn't for everybody, so I get it. Hey, listen, it doesn't hurt my feelings. You don't want to join. But what I do have is I have a couple of free spots available to become customers. I'd like to allow you to fill one of those spots. Is that okay? Folks, it's just that easy. Stop complicating everything that we have in front of us. Keep it simple. Keep it easy. Duplication is what's key, but the more you complicate this, the less duplication anybody will ever have. You know, I think that's just the only thing that we've been good at is we just keep it simple. Our video that we use to show the plan is 8.5 minutes long. Not 3 videos where you got to keep push and play that are 17 minutes and it doesn't even show the comp plan. I do the entire presentation in 8.5 minutes. So they have to listen. They got to pay attention. But that's what you want, and it works if you're sitting with them. Not if you just tell your neighbor to go look and say, I'll be over in 9 minutes. You need to be sitting with them as you show the presentation. You know, again, Justin talked to you today, emulation versus invitation. Stop inventing stuff. How many of you watch Shark Tank? Right? Actually, I do. That's the only show I ever watch. And you see some people that do not get accepted, correct? And you see some people that do get accepted, right? Do you think they show you everybody? Do you think they do not show us people they do pay for? Of course not. They only show us people that the sharks don't accept, right? So if you have something you know that one of the sharks is going to buy because you invented it, then do it. But I promise you this, it's not a new system in Ambit Energy. None of the sharks would buy your new system. So stop trying to reinvent what already made us the #1 fastest growing company in the entire United States of America. And in case you never heard, that award by Inc. 500 is for privately held companies. However, that year we were #1 overall against everybody, not just private, but also publicly held companies.